Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Luis Severino gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take?
Wins, and if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Delino DeShields, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Delino DeShields.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
3-1 the count now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you.
DeShields gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Carlos Carrasco gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And it's grounded just foul down the line. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
As far as he can.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting third.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-1 home is strike two swinging.
1-2.
One out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Carrasco pauses. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. All even now at 1-1. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jose Ramirez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
At the ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Another try at 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Digging in, Tyler Naquin, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
88 on a changeup? I remember when it
died 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Mercado. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1.
One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Ramirez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
So striding forward now, Roberto Perez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. 0-2, here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. LeMahieu takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Batting 9, the first baseman.
Digging in, Christian Arroyo, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Indians get a run thanks to the RBI triple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-1. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
The second baseman, DJ.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. DJ LeMahieu is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out nod.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. The throw is wild, and it gets away. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail it here 2-1. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks, but he won't get there. It falls in. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Hernandez is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays.
And this will bang up against the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, and their runners at the corners now. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 Indians.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank 1st in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. One and two now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Torres. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Trying to send. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2. This is line to left. The Shields is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And this is low, ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Carrasco pauses. 3-1 on its way. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And all ready to go in the top of the fifth. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Delino DeShields. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
The batter, number 7.
You think he's not setting a tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the 2nd deck. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Mike Tauchman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will coast into 2nd with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Spin and a throw back to 2nd. And a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Higashioka, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from 2nd? Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away.
Up next to the Yankees, the center fielder,
So striding in, Aaron Hicks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Carrasco pauses. 1-2 on its way. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Yanks held in check. They trail 3-2. So here's Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And it's fouled away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batter, designated hitter, Oscar.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. And oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder, Christian Arroyo. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 the count to Arroyo.
Well, this has been a good.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Delino DeShields. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Jay Happ is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sent on the ground out to second, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Indians strand a couple. They're up 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Torres. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Stanton on his way up to second. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
At the plate now, Brett Gardner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
The 0-2 home. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Yanks leave one. Still a 3-2. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Return throw is in time. And what do you... Here's the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count. He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
A couple of walks for him thus far. And there's a base hit on the line. Striding in, Tyler Naquin. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you just...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Indians strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that misses 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Tauchman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. In now, Kyle Higashioka. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 3-2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year. And it's given the Indians a 4-2 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
So 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Delino DeShields. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Indians strike for 1 on this. Dominic Leone goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-1 the count now. Here it comes. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Naquin looks up. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be fine, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Torres is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0.
2-0.
Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Up next for the Yankees.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
First offering on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And that misses 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. He makes the catch as the runner will tag from first. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely.
The left fielder, number 11.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Brett Gardner. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Fouled away. 1 out, 1 on in a one-run game. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yankees do get one on a solo homer. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No balls and a strike to count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Cleveland.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
The right fielder,
and that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, and it remains a 4-3 game. Brad Hand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 33.
So digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Nick Wooden's under it. One away. Now batting, Luke Voigt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Standing in, Mike Tauchman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Aaron Judge will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 19 driven in. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Tribe took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Carlos Carrasco wins his 3rd of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Brad Hand closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our